Hello, everybody, and welcome to Six-Sided Streets, a tile-laying game by Chris. I'm going to spare you the pain of reading your last name, sir. This was originally made as part of a community game jam for the Eggplant podcast. Link to the game itself is down in the description of this video, and it is available for free on itch.io. This was made in 1 month. So this is what is essentially a digital board game about placing hexes for a minimalist little city builder. So how do you play? Well, there's some lovely little instructions included with the game. The gameplay is simple. You play through the very simple set of placement rules with hex-based tiles, and then when your town is done, you're given a score. I haven't managed to get above a D yet, but I will do my best to show you the game itself. It's a very simple little puzzle game. There's no leaderboards, nothing super fancy going on here. It is just a virtual board game. But if that is interesting to you for the price of free, keep watching this video. So the way the rule set works is you place trios of hexes to grow your town outward from the town center. Try to get the highest score you can. All right, so how do we get points? Street hexes, which are made up of those little brick streets, are worth 1 point each, if they are connected to the town center. Additionally, every port that you connect to the town center is worth 3 points. So these ports are on the edges of the map. They're pre-placed. It's the one piece that we don't put down. Wind turbines are worth 1 point if they're not adjacent to any other wind turbines. If they are, they stop and then you lose points. If they're placed on a hill, they're worth 3 points. There are hills, again, on the map that we don't place. These are parks, these little grassy tiles. Each group of connected park hexes are worth 5 points for every 3 hexes in it. So to recap, streets want to be connected to ports which want to be connected to the town center. Wind turbines want to be alone on hills. And parks want to be grouped together in multiples of 3. So that's your rules. Let's place some tiles. This is the look of the game. Now, once again, this was made as part of a game jam in 1 month. I just want to talk about how beautiful I think this game is right now. I love this look. It reminds me of Settlers of Catan and Dorfromantik and all of kind of that flurry of minimalist town builders. But it's got this kind of... Oh man, it's hard to word it. It's got this nostalgic style to it that just, it reminds me of when I used to play a board game at a friend's house, and then I'd go home with my little sister or even by myself and then draw it. And this could have been a video game, a computer game, a PC game. I kind of just doubled that up. Another board game. I did this Pokemon cards. I had my own like bootleg version of Pokemon. Same with Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well. I copied them all from a friend's house and drew them and played games with them. So that's what this reminds me of. I think that this could use a little bit less of the screen personally, but that maybe is my only complaint. Everything else about this game is a visual splendor to look at. Combined with the very minor animations, it is beautiful. It's wonderful to look at. But enough gushing. Let's talk about the gameplay. What starts off as a very simple tile placing game becomes a pretty complicated and interesting puzzle game quite quickly. We have to be very careful to not trap ourselves or get ourselves stuck in our own mistakes, which is usually what ends up happening. For me, anyway. Perhaps you're better at stuff like this and you don't have this same issue, but I certainly often end up crying over my own mistakes in games like this. But as a sometimes painful puzzle game, it is wonderfully compelling. We'll probably do at least 2 rounds of this for this video. Maybe 3. It's, of course, very sparse on the audio. It's just this kind of ambient, like, I guess, beach sounds almost. It actually sounds like something that I would listen to while playing Dwarfs on My Noise. All right, let's connect our first port. That's one port connected. Could jump up here pretty quick and get us a second one. That's 2 ports connected. I could actually connect a 3rd port right here. But I would lose out on a hill if I did that. There's a small points dip, and I'll probably regret this, but just seems wise. That's another one. I'm losing some inner tiles. I don't know how much that's going to end up costing on my score. I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad, but you never know. You can do something with that. So because it has to be connected to something, we can't just not connect it, and I just messed that up. Whoops. Well, missed out on the 3 points. Gotta make do with what we got left, I guess. Now, there's no unlockables or achievements or anything fancy. It is very much just what it says on the tin. It is a very simple town builder. I'd love to see this in a printable version, actually. I think that would be really fun. I don't own a printer myself, but I know somebody who talks about playing printable games on an iPad and just uses... Oh, that's not bad. It's a C. I'll take it. 90 points. Let's go. Or damn close to a C anyway. Let's see if we can do one better. But yeah, I would love to see a printable version of this. I feel like it would translate quite well. I mean, all the pieces are already there. Ooh, not a bad start. Don't mind if I do. Try and get both of these ports pretty quick. Look at that. Bang. Already done. Piece of cake. Hook you up. And try and get that. That's what we're aiming for. Looking pretty good right there. It's too good to be true, right? Unfortunate, but there's a few pieces that could fit in that and do exactly what we need it to do. Ooh. Fill that out nicely. Get us all the way down to there, and this is exactly what I was looking for. Perfect. All right, so that's what, 3 hooked up? That's working us towards where we need to be, which is good. Get you up on a hill, and I still have the capabilities of connecting it. Put you up there. Not a bad addition to my score. Let's do that. Sure. Perfect. And get you damn close. This is probably where I'm going to start regretting my clicks, but we got everything hooked up, did we not? Yeah, that's every single dock, except for one. You. Now we got them all. And they say I know nothing about Pokemon. Come on. Actually, I say I know. I know for a fact I know nothing about Pokemon. Now we just fill in the blanks. Piece of cake, it's a B. But that's Six-Sided Streets. It's free. Go give it a play. Post your score in the comments. Have a look at it. I'm going to play another round. But I'm going to do that after this video's over. Thank you very much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it and you want to see more videos like it, check out the YouTube channel. I got tons of stuff like this, as well as more Dwarf Fortress than you could reasonably watch in a lifetime. If you want to see my face, go to twitch.tv/BLINDIRL, where you can watch me play Dwarf Fortress and other weird games you haven't heard of. And on my YouTube channel, I've got more Dwarf Fortress than you could reasonably watch in a lifetime. And if you want to support me directly, I just turned on that super thanks button if anybody wants to test it. But I have a Patreon. You can go over to patreon.com/BLINDIRL, where, I don't know, you can yell at me about stuff and I give you voicemails. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.